Hey everyone, A League of Their Own, back with another video. Today I received the final outstanding portion of my order that I had out at PSA. If you recall from my earlier video, the two cards that you see in the background there, I got those signed myself at spring training in Lakeland, Florida. That was in 2020. Wanted to send them off to PSA, and unfortunately PSA did not authenticate them. So they are back in magnetics and still a very important part of my collection. Got the perfect fit sleeves on them there. This is Miggy's 2017 Topps short print, and then adjacent to it is just the 2016 base there. So the last two cards that I had out at PSA were two of Miggy's rookie cards. So naturally, I was the most anxious about what those cards would come back as. Again, I got them signed in spring training, myself, in person, so I have no doubt as to their authenticity, but you never know what PSA could do. And after them not slabbing those other two Miggy's, naturally I was pretty worried. But I'm happy to say that both of them did come back slabbed and authenticated. So it was definitely a win for me. So I want to share those cards here with you. The first one up is Miggy's 2000 and Topps Traded. I had the dual service done on this. So the card received a grade of an 8 and auto authentic there. Now, when I got this card, I had purchased it already slabbed. It was in the Lighthouse flip and it was a mint 9. So I was hoping, my ultimate goal was to retain the mint status of the card. Unfortunately, I could not do that. What I'll say about, the 2000 Topps Traded is that the borders are really susceptible to chipping. So I mean, on this card here, it does look good to me. I did put the card back under the loop after it had been signed, before I sent it off to PSA. And I thought it retained its mint status, but as we can see, I probably missed something there. The thing when you're getting a card signed and, you're taking it out of the flip and putting it into a graphing book, if you will, you got to put the card in photo corners. And then after you get it signed, you got to take them out. So you can definitely see where the risk can happen of the card losing its previous condition, which is likely what happened here. It's also the reason why I didn't, grab a Gem Mint 10 copy of this card and try to get it signed, because I thought there'd be a very strong likelihood that the card wouldn't end up gem after it was signed. So really happy that this card came back slabbed. I just love getting the cards slabbed for the collection, and happy that this one passed PSA's test for sure. That card I like getting Miggy's rookie signed, and I seem to do a couple different variations. I have one that I got slabbed about a year ago where I didn't have the card graded, but I had the auto graded, and that came back a 10. I do have this card with the card graded a 9 and the auto authentic, and then I have a couple where the card and the auto are graded authentic. So a couple different versions of Miggy's signed rookie there. Really, really happy about this one. And then the card that I was most anxious about was this next one right here. This one was a BGS 9 that I cracked out and was hoping to get it signed by Miggy, and super pumped when he did. Was hoping I could get it to cross over to a PSA 9, and thankfully it did. So this is Miggy's 2000 and Topps Chrome Traded, graded a 9 with the auto graded a 10. Absolutely love this card. If you know anything about this set, it is notorious for being off-centered. and PSA tends to be a little bit more lenient on centering than BGS. So one thing that I was looking for when picking out this card was that the centering was good, and that's a lot easier said than done. So the BGS copy, the subgrade for centering, was a 10. Do I think it's perfect? No, but it is definitely better than a lot of the other copies that I've seen. So really happy when this one came back a 9. With chrome cards, to get the autograph to stick, it can be a little bit tricky. You can put an eraser on the card. You can use baby powder. If my memory serves me correct, I think I did both actually. Really light with the eraser so as to not damage the surface, and then same with the baby powder. So it's a little nerve-wracking. You want the autograph to stick, but you're trying to preserve the quality of the card. So, then after you're trying to feverishly get the baby powder off so that it'll be good when you send it in for grading. So I'm super happy that this one was able to get the mint 9 and the auto graded a 10. I was curious to see how many of the Topps Chrome traded had been autoed by Miggy. So I looked up the population report, and this card makes number 10. So not very high there at all. So a really nice addition for the collection here. Super happy that the important ones, they're all important, but these two in particular, that they came back slabbed for the collection. So nothing more outstanding with PSA. Happy to have the cards back in hand. I hope you all enjoyed this video. As always, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for caring, and I will see you in the next one.